Hey Timberwolves, it's Mr. Peters, and it is pre-registration time. The materials you're going to be receiving today include next year's planning guide, inside which you'll now find a registration worksheet, directions for how to register online, and a copy of your transcript evaluation to help you pick appropriate classes. Don't forget to reference your 4-year plan that you've built within your Naviance account. We wish you success as you make the most of your opportunities at JHS, and we'll see you around campus.
Things you should be considering as you start the registration process. First, and probably most important, what classes are required for graduation? Second, what classes are appropriate for me? And third, what classes will help you to plan for your future?
Good morning, Jackson. My name is Gabby Hofer.
And I'm Michaela Hubbard.
And this is the registration timeline to sign up for next year's classes.
Today you're watching the registration video. Between now and March 25th, you will have a 5th period registration advisory meeting, and the date for your specific meeting is listed in the registration packet you received today. You must input course registration online from home by March 25th.
Jackson High School students, who can help you decide? First of all, your teachers can help you recommend appropriate placement for the classes you want to take. Your counselor can help you understand your graduation requirements and answer questions that you have. And of course, your family can help advise and help you make choices.
Remember, your final course selection is used to build the JHS master schedule. Because of this, students are held to their registration choices, so choose your classes wisely. If you'd like to review the schedule change policy, it's available in the counseling webpage and also within the planning guide that you've been given today. Some factors to consider when choosing classes. Like we said, first and foremost, graduation requirements. Everyone wants to graduate, so obviously the first thing you want to look at is what is required. And all of the graduation requirements can be found towards the beginning of your planning guide and on the JHS counseling webpage. Be sure to look over the graduation requirements for your grade level, because they can vary from grade to grade. Remember, seniors, you do need to take an additional semester of social studies and a senior year quantitative course. Courses that fulfill the quantitative elective requirement include math and the majority of our upper level science classes. More information can be found in this year's planning guide and online. It's also recommended that any student wishing to go on to college plan to take an AP course. Remember, your final course selection is used to build the JHS master schedule. Because of this, students are held to their registration choices, so choose your classes wisely. If you'd like to review the schedule change policy, it's available in the counseling webpage and also within the planning guide that you've been given today. Along with your high school graduation requirements, you will also need to fulfill the Washington State testing requirements. Check out the details in your planning guide for more information about those requirements. It's important to remember that course selection really does matter. A more rigorous high school curriculum will better prepare you for success in college or university, whether they're 2 or 4-year, specialty trade schools, the workforce, and for the military. Regardless of where you're going after high school, the more rigorous the courses you're taking, the better prepared you will be for success.
At Jackson, we have lots of opportunities for you to have rigorous class courses, and you can look in your course catalog for classes that might suit you. Think of all the ways you can challenge yourself and look at the options and decide what's best for you.
In addition to Jackson graduation requirements, most 4-year colleges and universities require 4 years of math, 3 to 4 years of science, 2 or more years of the same world language, and 3 or more years of social studies. Because entry requirements do vary from college to college, double-check the requirements of the colleges you are considering attending so that you complete the needed entry requirements. To go to a community or technical college, specialty or trade school, and the military, you are required to have a high school diploma for admission in most situations, and they do encourage students to take 4 years of math, so even if it isn't required to do an additional math or science to get into a community or technical college, it is still highly recommended, as it will better prepare you for success once you get there. The bottom line is this: you need to know what the admission requirements are for any post-high school program you're considering. Minimum requirements are just that, minimum requirements. College and post-high school programs love to know that you've gone above and beyond what the minimum standards are, so challenge yourself. If you have questions, write them down so that you can cover them with your counselor during your upcoming 5th period registration advisory meeting. To help you prepare, juniors, you're invited to attend a college planning day. If you'd like to attend, please visit Mrs. Allen in the Career Center to get signed up. It's a fantastic way to get onto a college campus and learn more about college options in our area. As far as career plans go, we have a lot of different course options available to help you determine what career path you may want to follow after high school. You can explore career interests through elective classes. You could consider taking career development classes such as CTE courses, Snow Isle, NJROTC, Auto, etc. You could consider taking performing and visual arts classes, and you can find detailed descriptions about all of the elective classes in our planning guide. If you're thinking about taking community college courses through Running Start, online high school classes, you've applied to Snow Isle Skills Center, or you'd like to fit in Everett High School's NJROTC program, there are a few things you need to do. We still want you to register for 12 classes at JHS. That's 6 classes per semester. Make sure you also note the appropriate program when you register for our classes online, or note the program on your RSVP form that you will receive in April. Step 3 is complete the program entry paperwork and all the requirements. And lastly, once you've been accepted to the program, meet with your counselor to finalize your Jackson classes and periods. Some additional considerations. Think about the time you have for your homework, extracurricular activities, and if you have a job. This will impact how much time you have to devote to each of your classes. Talk about with your teachers the expected workloads in classes. It's very important to know yourself. Schedule the most rigorous courses you can successfully manage. We love that students are making rigorous course choices, but it's important to be realistic about your schedule and about your own abilities. Make sure you stay balanced. Don't overload your schedule. Colleges love to see that you're taking difficult coursework, but they also like to see that you're doing other things with your life too. We want you to plan accordingly so that next fall you'll feel like you're in the right blend of classes, have the right amount of free time, and have enough time to do your homework and be successful. Because the master schedule is built off of what you register for in the spring, remember, you're going to be held to your registration choices, and you won't be able to change your schedule, so please make sure you choose your courses wisely. We do offer a few new courses that we haven't offered at Jackson before. To help you plan, we'll be showing a lunchtime PowerPoint in the Commons, which will enable you to learn more about the Jackson course options, new course names, and other registration reminders.
And here are the next steps for online registration. Online registration will open February 26th, which is today, and will go until March 25th. Between now and March 25th, you'll need to log on to the registration site to input your 2018 to 2019 class requests. Directions are in your planning guide.
If you need computer access, you can request classes from home or a friend's home computer. There are JHS library computers available before and after school. Public libraries have computers available, and on March 22nd and 24th, computers will be available in the Commons during both lunches if you still need to register for classes.
Don't forget, the date for your 5th period registration advisory meeting is in your notebook. Deadline to input course choices is in March 25th at 11:59 p.m. Do not wait till the last minute. That's all we have for you guys today. Thanks, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
So, what are the steps to register online? Well, the first thing you need to do is to make sure you complete the registration worksheet provided in your planning guide. Make sure you list alternate course choices. It's impossible to get every single student at Jackson into their first choice of classes. Thus, alternates will be used. Make sure you give us lots of choices of classes you genuinely would like to take. Next, get ready to meet with your counselor during your 5th period registration advisory meeting. And finally, input your course choices and alternates into this online system by mid-March. As usual, in April you will receive your RSVP form on which you'll be able to verify your course selection and alternates or make adjustments to your requests. You and your parent or guardian will need to sign the RSVP form. You'll need to indicate any alternative programs you're taking, for example, online high school, Running Start, etc., and you'll need to turn your form in to your first period teacher. The RSVP form is the place for you to double check and correct any errors in regards to your next year course requests. This is your last opportunity to make corrections to your course selections for next year. So there you have it. You have all of the details about how to register for next year's classes. Don't worry, you have plenty of time to get your questions answered. Talk with your parents or guardians, talk with your teachers, talk with your counselor during your 5th period registration advisory meeting. Don't forget to use the forms that are provided in the planning guide to help you along the way. We look forward to supporting you as you look forward to your post-high school goals and how to get through Jackson successfully to earn your high school diploma. Happy registering!